Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. If I move this as close as I can, and then I re-inspect for collisions, no collisions here. This is no collisions. This is no collisions. This is red oil. Yeah, you're doing well. That's good. This is red oil. That's straight. That's straight. That's shifted. No collision. No collision. No collision. If I try and shrink this one more, however, these two will collide. No collision here. Same thing there, so there's no shrinking. That's as small as it's going to go. But there's a couple things I could do. That's a clean option. I think I'd rather take these fluids and do this. Thanks, Smokin'. Yeah, that's kind of an obvious go-to, right? Shorten that. Thanks, Suggy. Appreciate you. I hope you have a good holiday. Grammar's fine. There's so many English second language people I know. I don't check grammar. I mean, after all, if the people from Woo can put commas where they don't belong, I'm not going to second guess people's English usage. That's not getting any shorter. I don't want to do this here. That can't be underbelted, so. Underpiped, rather. Thank you. I'll be here if you get wanting to see more. That looks clean. That looks clean. Well, with a lot of buffering, you'll miss all of my brilliant commentary, so there's always a challenge there, right? I mean, don't want to miss any of that. All right, that cleans all that up. Thanks for the alert. That's good. That's good. So what this creates is a clean line that if I needed to, I could extend. But it also means, what if these were just straight pipes and then I deleted one? So first there's the question is, do I need to? So here's a comparison, right? So this is blue science. If I move this up one more, if I eliminate one more, then I might be able to make it align with the other one. So now if I look at this and I compare it to the new blue science, or the new blue circuits. Oh, I'm still off by one, huh? compared to the green circuits, I'm up by 2, so I have my choice of either going backwards or forwards. But I have moved it 2 closer. I thought I could get rid of one more. Yeah, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Okay, sweet. So it's wider, but because it's more narrow. So this is bonus stuff all the way around. Because I'm double checking to make sure I don't have any pipe collisions, but what this means is that I have a more narrow and shorter and therefore more standardized design. That's a big deal right there. That's actually a big deal to me. All right, so which one of these was I supposed to be using? Because I forgot. There's an old war joke. There's an old military joke that goes, the senior military officer was visiting a foreign country where officers were training the local populace to fly jets, and he asked the commander in charge of the training how it was going. He said, "It's great. We get up, start flying at about 7 a.m., take lunch from 11 to 11:30, and then fly from 11:30 to about 3:30. Well, that's only a half-hour lunch. Why so short? Because if it's any longer, then the pilots will forget everything they learned in the morning." And that's where I am here. I took a lunch break. I have to be careful not to delete these combinators. All right, that works. So now how does this look compared to this? I thought, however, I had done this. Oh, I did this in the wrong place. I did this in here, and I should not have. Or did I? Did I just place this in the wrong place? Yeah, I just placed this in the wrong place. Because this is the new layout. Slightly wider. And this is the new design, slightly narrower. I expect I'm going to have some pipes I need to clear down here. Not sure why I have to delete both of those, but that looks wrong. That still looks wrong. Must have missed that when I pasted. That's all right. Good. Now I did all that so that I could click this one button and do that. But it's much bigger than that, because when I built this one, in order to be able to make this work, I had to put robo ports out here, but no power to support them, so it was really challenging. And so now when it comes time to build this in construction mode, these will just be able to go on the outside of this, and then if I decide I'm going to do it over here, I have the capability of just running power poles down this side and not being happy with my rail decision. Ritza, fritza, fritza, ritza, fritza. Well, let's make sure that even fixes it. Yep. I did that so that I could get this in here. All right, collision avoidance, collision. Yep, that's a lot of signals, but I'm tempted to remove most of them and just make it one giant intersection. But this is what I'm going to mark as the blueprint for refineries, distilleries. I need to get these just for consistency. These guys like to yell. All right, so this should be the third blueprint, which is a refinery. Probably doesn't need its own header because there's only one of them. I did cut off these roboports, and I should not have done that. So this should get me a nice template that compares well with this. I'm pretty happy with that. This distance is pretty much normal, although it's wider. It's a very nice little thing that's been done there. It's funky. So let's make a copy of this. Let's give it a new name. Well, this is not that. This is refinery skeleton. Apparently, it's the refinery Olympic sledding item. Good. I need one more power pole along this length. Yep. Loader skeleton. I think she wants to go to Funky Town. And then this is the refinery for here, which that's this. Okay, let's make progress there. I'm thinking about how I'm going to lay this out and build it. Yeah, that's a good one, Otis. It's iconic. This has outlasted its usefulness. All right, so if that's what I'm going to do, then these are all different. And I somehow managed to lose visibility in there. Ooh, I gotta redesign that thing, and that's a lot of trees in that area. Oh, I don't like seeing that. That one's challenging. Oh, the pain, the pain. All right, so somehow I deleted the stuff and things I needed to do the thing of things that I thought I could thing, and I didn't. I can't thing that thing now because I can't thinging thing. I deleted the power pole that connected this. So this is worthless now because I'm not going to use it. Lotus, do you have the ability to add that emoticon, or do you need me to do something? I thought I gave you permission. Ah, I I am almost certain I just heard this song today. So that shuffle thing. Lotus, do you know much about Spotify? I forgot to ask yesterday. I'm having a challenge with Spotify in so much as that it doesn't actually shuffle my playlist. It repeats things. And I was hoping for a function where I could tell it to shuffle the playlist and then play it all the way through. Windows Media Player has that ability. You can, like, I don't know, statically shuffle a playlist. But what this one seems to be doing is going, oh, there's a popular song. We'll play it more often. It's like, I don't want that. I just want it to go through my playlist, but I don't want it to go through it by artist, and I could sort it by song name, which is what I'm probably going to have to start doing. But, I mean, I got this thing has 699 songs for 48 hours. I shouldn't hear the same song twice in a day. Ever. Also, I am working on expanding my playlist. Like I mentioned, I added a bunch to a different playlist yesterday. I will be adding. Wonder if there's a way for it to tell me how many. I want the properties of this. There's 300 songs in that playlist. So, how accurate is this compared to that? Very much so. I think I decided I was going to do some adjusting so that I could get power poles all the way through here. Which means I need to shove it to the right too. And if I'm going to move that to the right too, I'm going to move that to the right too. Are there any of the idiots nearby? I know you're here, my good friend Pax. You might be able to help, but let's check on the other morons. Let's see where they are. I don't see any spooters. Oh, you were up here working. Okay, thanks for checking. Just a sanity check. Oh, well, that's cool. I'll go find that tool then. That's excellent. Thank you. I didn't even think to look for that. All right, who are you? Oh, you're way over here? Well, I don't really want Rails and Landfill to do this work. They're dickheads. But I don't think it's enough for just... I think it's too much for just one to do. Let me check to see if your work is all done. Oh, interesting. Are you anywhere near there? I'll send Stuck. Stuck could fix this. Assuming it doesn't get stuck. Uh-oh. How can I be missing 840 or 180 fuel? Oh, because you're expect this one train is categorized as wanting fuel, and I don't think I put any speed modules in any of this. Yeah, that's disappointing. All right, I am gonna have to send packs to do this work. Purple haze. All right, so this is what I want, but I need to move it. Grab too much. I'm pretty sure that's Roy Orbison, but man, his voice sounds so much like Elvis Presley. Yeah, well, you're not alive anymore. All right, so if this is what's going to go here, and it is. Oof, got a lot of conflict. Oh, we can get rid of that one, that's for sure. Definitely got to get rid of that one. I don't know how to get around that one. Except to move it, which I don't like to do. I want that to be nice and clean. You're in the way. You were a panic install anyways. What if I just delete you? All right, now I've got no complaints. So when it comes time to build you, you'll just get built. Okay, so that establishes a power pole network. Karaoke stream, yeah. If you want everything sung off pitch and in the wrong key, then yes, this is the place to be. keep screwing up and not including my logo in these things. I really need to do better at that. All right, so what we're going to be doing with you, buddy, is backing this up too. Hi, Zoe. Welcome to Almost Christmas. Well, why would you construction bots go and pick that stuff up anyways? Oh, you didn't. You're just waiting for that stuff to be picked up. I'm a little past the buying presents thing. I do the gift cards. Call it good. Also, having been living off of savings for the past year while trying to establish this streaming thing, not exactly flush with cash anymore. Hell yeah. Nice. Congratulations. Of course, the question is, do you want the job? I may have to go back to work next year in the software industry. I'm confident I can do well. Yeah, you're jerks. You're just gonna haunt me like that, aren't you, idiots? What I'll do to freak it out is I will come up here, give it a delete command. After they grab a couple hundred, I'll cancel the delete command. And then well, that's great, Scale. Nice, nice, nice. It encourages me. That makes me feel better. Oh, that didn't fix it. Gives me that little boost of self-confidence that I might be able to make it. Well, yeah. A lot of people think you got to know the job before you take it. Now, somebody who's done hundreds of hirings, I look for people who can learn the skills I need them to learn the way I need them to learn them. It's not what you know, it's what you're capable of knowing. There are situations where it's different than that, but for the most part, because your job is going to change. The job has to change. Otherwise, it doesn't stay up with technology and the company falls behind. So this is going to be low density structures. Yes, Scale. That's exactly right. Okay, so that's what this looks like now. So well, useless garbage, you were supposed to come down here and work on this. Lovable eye, sticking that face in my face. What are you two idiots doing? Smoking, having a drag race with himself. How could you be making more of those? Yeah, okay, you're still making them. It's going well. I'm engineering my next rocket facility. And if you know much about me, I re-engineer stuff all the time, so. This is going to be low density structures on this new layout. So I've got low density structures somewhere in here, right here. So they are going to go here and here. I need an unloader for them. I don't think any of this stuff has changed. I seriously think I can just take all of this. Well, the roboports are different. Oh, because you've got a custom unloader right here that I totally forgot about. Oh, oh, that hurts. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Okay, it's not going to be a problem. Well, that's because they are. That's exciting. Ooh, I forgot. Do not copy both. The second one is for the end piece. This is what the second one is for, because it has the terminated ends. Doesn't have any dangling underbelt. Oh, oh, oh. This doesn't work. Did he just put an hee in there? Michael frickin' Jackson with his hee-hees everywhere. Alright, so I place it once, and then I just duplicate it a bunch of times. And last time I pulled the one that doesn't have the end piece. We're supposed to have a column of 11. We have a column of 10. Perfect. Now I go and I get the end cap piece. And then one way or another, I stick this on here. One, two, three, four, five. Yep. Oh, but this one doesn't want that. This one actually needs that. But without these. Darn it. What I actually want for all of these that are special, and as I recall, you need this as well. Rocket fuel needs a special thing on its second half. That way, I benefit from a lot of rocket fuel build. I don't know how far that's going to extend, but that's okay. So those all